Thank you. How about you?
Sorry, how are you today?
I'm still fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, since the long weekend is coming, so what are your plans?
Uh, I will visit my grandparents this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, maybe that's all. Uh, and our like uh, we will like prepare for my cousin's wedding after the COVID
Your cousin's wedding.
wedding. Yeah.
See, okay. Okay. So, okay, you will celebrate it when? When will you celebrate it?
We will prepare for it.
How will, okay, it takes a month.
After the COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, since it's because of the COVID, and even what, my son's birthday also are canceled because of the COVID. Maybe we will celebrate it after.
Yeah.
Yes, because of the COVID, all of the plans are canceled, you know.
Yeah.
And then this coming weekend, I don't have any plans in town. It's serious here in the Philippines, and then we can even go outside. So my only plan is maybe to do laundry.
Yeah.
Yes, do laundry and just doing the household. And just that's it. Since we can't go outside and we can do anything, and then just to watch some K dramas. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I will spend my long weekend doing. And you know what? This long weekend is good for having. Going outside with your family like that. But since because of the COVID, even to eat pizza outside, we are not able to do it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, and I hope that it will it this virus will go away and kill naturally, because here in the Philippines is already 7,000 cases. If I'm not
Uh,
mistaken, I think it's 7,800 cases here in the Philippines. Imagine how fast the spread.
yeah,
Yes.
that's too much.
Mm-hmm. And then okay, so by next week we will meet again by Wednesday next week, right?
Yeah.
So aside for weekend, so since you still have Monday and Tuesday that time. So what are your plans? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I have no plans for it.
You don't have plans, but what are you going to do? For example, you will study? You will what's your plan?
Yeah, just study and play games and eat and sleep.
Just
Like
ask.
I have done this for about 4 months
Uh-huh.
because every day is holiday.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's go on to our discussion. Ngok?
Okay.
Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, but first, Ngok, I want you to read this Living Small. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, take your time. I want you to read aloud.
Okay.
Okay.
Jay's Schaffer's home is small, but it has everything he needs to live comfortably. On the ground floor, there's a kitchen, a tiny bathroom with a toilet, and a room which he uses as a living room, work area, and dining room. Upstairs, there's a double bedroom. The kitchen has a sink, a fridge, a cooker, and some cupboards.
Okay.
In the work area, there's a laptop and shelves full of books.
Okay.
Everyone asks Jay why he wants to live like this. When I was a teacher, I lived in a big apartment. It
Okay.
had lots of room and I never used, but I still had to clean them and pay for them. He explains. So I decided to build myself a small house. It took me about 2 months, and with some help from my friends.
Mhm.
People were very interested in his new way of life. His story was told on TV and in newspapers and magazines all over the US. Now Jay has a new job building little house for other people. Not everyone lives in them, of course, but they put them in a garden or use them as holiday homes.
Okay.
It's my idea of a dream home, says Jay, but it's not right for everyone.
Okay, that's right. Okay, your pronunciation is good. Okay, so do you understand it? Let me read again to you. Okay, living
Okay.
small. Jay Sheffer's home is small, but it has everything he needs to live comfortably. On the ground floor, there is a kitchen, a tiny bathroom with a toilet, and a room which he uses as a living room. Work area and dining room. After, there's a double bedroom. The kitchen has a sink, a fridge, a cooker, and some cupboards. In the work area, there are a laptop and shelf full of books. Everyone asks Jay why he wants to live like this. When I was a teacher, I lived in a big apartment. It had lots of rooms that I never used but still had to clean them and pay for them. He explained, so I decided to build myself a small house. It took me about 2 months with some help from my friends. People were very interested in his new way of life. His story was told on TV and in newspapers and magazines all over the US. Now Jay has a new job, building little houses for other people. Not everyone lives in them, of course. They put them in the garden or use them as a holiday homes. It's my idea of a dream home, says Jay, but it's not right for everyone. Okay, so can you tell me why he told why he mentioned that but it's not right for everyone. So, what do you think?
I think that everyone has uh, the their idea of a dream home. Like some wants to live in a big house with gardens, and
Mhm,
some likes to live in a small house,
mhm.
like by the beach or something. So each of them has uh, the other dreams, and that's not always similar, I think.
Yes, maybe I think also that it's not right for everyone. For example, if you have your own family, maybe this little small or living small is not good for children. For example, it's not safe for children like that,
Yeah,
right? Yes,
yeah,
if you have your own family, it's really better if you will have it's not that big, but to make your children comfortable.
yeah,
Right? Yes. Okay. So as you can see here, okay. So now we have the okay. Okay. So we have the example here. J. Schaefer house has everything except a bathroom. It's the okay. So as you can see here, okay. To
yeah,
read
it's
the
okay.
article about J. Shelter, are sentences 1 to 7 right A or wrong for B? If there is not enough information to answer right A or wrong B, just doesn't say C. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, again, are sentences right A or B. If there is enough information to answer right A or wrong B, choose doesn't say C. Okay? This is the practice. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We have already the example here. Jay Schaefer's house has everything except a bathroom. It's B. B does what does B means?
Wrong.
Yes. Okay. Again, how about A?
A is right.
Okay, and C is
Doesn't say.
okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, Jay's house has two floor.
I think it's A.
Number two. Jay's bedroom is big enough for two people.
Is A.
Number three. When Jay is in his house, he spends most of his time reading.
Is C.
Number four.
B.
Okay. Can you please read it? Include.
Uh, Jay needed all the rooms in his old flat. Is B.
Okay. Number five.
Uh, Jay built his house himself. Is A.
Okay. Six.
Uh, Jay enjoyed talking to the journalist about his house. Is C.
Seven.
Uh, People pay Jay to build houses for them. I think it's A.
Eight.
A. Eight. We don't have eight.
Oh, sorry. Seven. Okay. So now let's review your answer, J. Okay. J house has two floors. Your answer is A. It's correct. Okay. Number
Okay.
two. J bedroom is big enough for two people. A. Correct. Okay. Number three. When Jay is in his house, he spends most of his time reading. Your answer is C. Correct. Okay. It doesn't say. Number four. Jay needed all the rooms in his old flat. Your answer is B. Correct. Number five. Jay built his house by himself. Your answer is A. Right. Okay. Correct. Okay.
Okay.
By himself. Well, by himself with the help of his friends.
Yeah, but I think it's still by himself.
Still by himself. Really confused about it. Still
Yeah.
by himself with just the help of his friends.
Yeah.
But still by himself. Okay. Number six. Jay enjoyed talking to journalists about his house. Your answer is C, correct? Okay. And then
Okay.
the last number is seven. People pay Jay to build houses for them. Your answer is A, correct. Okay, so it's 7 out of 7. It's 100%. I'll send it to you, okay? I
Okay.
know it's very easy for you, dear, because I know you are a very smart lady. Okay, let me
Okay.
send it to you. Okay. Anyway, what's the weather there in Vietnam? Here in the Philippines, it's so hot. Even my air condition is turned on. It's so really
Is
hot.
uh is now going like starting to go back to normal now.
Mm-hmm.
Like next week, the like um students in grade 9 and uh grade 12 will go back to school.
I see. But here in the Philippines, the weather here is very hot. Really, really hot.
Yeah, it that's too much for
Yeah.
us.
The even I'm even my air condition is turned on, still hot here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
our government, like they have tried hard to control it,
Mm-hmm.
so it's now it's it's normal now, I think.
It's normal.
Yes, like we go back to the normal life, like we
Mhm.
starting
Yes.
go back to school.
Yes, I heard that. But still, you still have cases in Vietnam, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes, but it's still, I don't know if it's still okay to continue the normally like before, but it's very dangerous.
Like not that normal, but when we go to school, we have to like divide the class into
Oh
three
yes, yes,
classes. Yeah,
mentioned it before. Yes, okay, yes. To which is still you still have a social distancing.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
but that we have to go back to school because we have stay at home for 4 months, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for us to study. So
Yes,
the
it's very hard. Imagine that it will divide it in four in a day.
yeah,
Yes.
that's hard. And the students in grade 9 and grade 12 will go back to school but first to uh, like so they can uh, like have a test for
Mm-hmm.
like the grade 12 will have the grade the the test for university at what can it called, and the grade 9 will go back have the test to enter the high school like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but here in the Philippines, I don't know what the plan in our education, since it's really serious here in the Philippines. Imagine it's 7,800 cases. So I'm just thinking, just like my son is used to be, this coming May is should be his enrollment month.
Yeah,
But since
yeah,
because of the COVID, and I don't know, and I'm not sure what will happen. I'm not sure
yeah,
if this year we'll still have some classes this year, because it's really serious here in the Philippines. So sometimes I'm thinking that what if all of the classes this year are canceled? So how about my son? How about the children? So that's why I still, since I'm the teacher, I am teaching him at home, and so that I am prepared for what the government tell us for their classes. I don't have any idea what will happen. It's really serious here in the Philippines. Well, for me, it's not important, but the important is their health. Since my
yeah,
son is too young, he's only 3 years old and turning 4 years old. So sometimes I don't think too much about it, and I'm always thinking about his health. So it's better to stay at home, and I'm the one who will teach him rather than to go to school. Since it's
yeah,
very serious here in the Philippines. Sometimes I'm just can't help it but to think about it sometimes. Since, for
yeah,
example, there is still no vaccine. For example, there is still no vaccine, there is still no medicine, and the virus keeps spreading. So how is it now? How is it? What if it turns not just a year. For example, a year and a half, like that. So imagine, you know what, Ngok? I'm just thinking about it because my business is closed. My business are closed. You know,
yeah,
my business are closed. So all of my savings has, because of this COVID, all of my savings. I bought a lot of milk using my savings, because all of my business are closed, so I don't have for example, just like here in the Philippines, since the malls are closed, since the malls are closed, so the employee are also don't have work, so it means no pay, no work, right? So how is
Yeah,
it them? Okay, and the good thing is that teaching here in Free Talk is still helping me, because as you can see, even my business are closed, I was still able to have some income using
yeah,
teaching online. Yes, that's the good thing, that it doesn't affect affect our income. It's really
yeah,
serious. It's very hard. It's really hard. And even you have a money, you know what, Ngok? If you it's still if even you have a money, it's still very hard, because you all of the supermarkets are closed. So for example, you will buy some milks for my son. I don't have any choice but to order it online, and it will deliver it. It takes 1 week or 2 weeks to deliver it. It's very hard it's really hard here in the Philippines, I'm telling you. And I'm so glad that Vietnam is okay. Yes,
yes,
and just like what I'm asking all my students, how are they? How's the cases? I always check. I always check even in the internet. How's the cases in Vietnam? I'm so glad. I'm so happy that Vietnam is okay. You know.
yeah,
Yes, that doesn't. Yes, it's not like here in the Philippines. It's really serious. Okay, well, yes, I'm talking too much again. Yes, okay. So now let's continue on speaking. Okay, so draw a picture of your dream house, and it's not draw, but describe to me your dream house. Can you please describe to me your dream house? Okay.
I don't know. Oh
No,
man,
all of us have dream house. If Are you sure that when you were a kid, you always draw a houses like that, right?
no, yes, I don't have talent on drawing.
Okay.
Seriously, I can't draw anything, and I don't think about my dream house or dream anything too much.
I see.
Yeah,
But just tell me about your dream house. Just example about it. Just describe to me.
I think that I want to live in a like small house. I
Okay.
think it can be near the beach.
Okay.
Uh, it will have about like mm, 2 floors,
Mm-hmm.
and on the ground floor there is like just uh, a small house, but we will not have a living room. Like to when I live there, I will be private,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody knows about that. So we will not have a living room, or just have a small TV and a bedroom on the ground floor. And the second floor they will have I will like is um, just a small room to read books and work there.
I see. Okay. It looks like that you just want to live a simple life like that.
Yeah,
I see. And I heard that you want it beside the beach.
yes,
Oh, it's so relaxing.
yeah,
Yes, I would love to, but for me, I would love to. For example, if I want also some. I want to have. I want to build my house in a very beautiful view.
Yeah.
It's either a beach or just as if you can see the city lights like that. It's
Yes.
like in the highest places like that you will be your just like that. I want also a very relaxing houses and where you can go out. There's a garden outside your home like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Simple, just also a simple houses that make you feel relaxed and just that's it. Because feel relaxed is important, always important. Yes.
Yeah. Also that although if I see a big house like a castle on the
Mhm.
by the road, I
Mhm.
will see that wow, it's very beautiful and I want it. But maybe I just want to have a small house like this.
Yes, me too. Just a small house with a best view, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
me too. All right. Okay, so we will continue our discussion next week, Ngok. Okay. But before I end this call, do you have a question?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. If you have a question or suggestion, just message me here in Skype, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you for attending the class, Ngok. I'll see you next week. Have a great long weekend, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye
Good.
bye, dear. See you.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.